Have you ever wondered why some products are so fiercely protective of their name? You know, why sparkling wine made just outside a certain region in France can't actually be called champagne? Well, it's not just about tradition or being fancy, it's about the law. So, what is the common thread between a delicious cup of Indian tea and a celebratory glass of French bubbly? The answer is a really special kind of legal protection that ties a product's identity directly to its home. It's called a geographical indication, or GI for short. All right, let's dive right in. In today's explainer, we're going to break down what a GI actually is, look at the laws behind it, figure out what rights the producers get, check out some really cool examples from India, and then, the practical part, how you can spot an authentic GI product yourself. Okay, so first things first, let's start with the absolute basics. What exactly are we talking about when we say geographical indication? So the key takeaway here is the link. A GI isn't just a name, it's a promise. It's a guarantee that a product has certain qualities or a special reputation because of where it comes from. This could be anything, the local climate, the type of soil, or maybe traditional methods that have been used for generations. The point is, there has to be this clear, undeniable connection between the product and its origin. Let's look at some classic examples. Take Darjeeling tea. Its totally unique flavor and aroma that comes directly from the specific soil and high-altitude climate in the Darjeeling region of West Bengal. It can't be replicated anywhere else. Same for Parmigiano Reggiano cheese. Its amazing quality is all thanks to traditional methods passed down in a very specific part of Italy. And of course, real champagne can only come from Champagne, France. The place is the product. Now, this kind of protection isn't just some gentleman's agreement. It's actually written into law. So how does this work legally, especially in a place like India? And that brings up a really interesting question. If a product's identity is tied to a place, who actually owns it? In India, the legal framework for GIs is actually pretty modern. The main law, the Geographical Indications of Goods Act, was passed back in 1999. Then, the specific rules on how to implement it came out in 2002, and the whole system went live in 2003. And all of this is managed by one central body, the Geographical Indications Registry, which is based in Chennai. Okay, this is where GIs get really different from other kinds of intellectual property, like a patent or a trademark. A GI is not private property. It's a collective right. Think of it as public property that belongs to the entire community of producers in that specific region. That means it can't be sold, it can't be mortgaged, it can't be transferred like some private asset. It's tied to the place and its people, period. So, if a whole community of producers holds this collective right, what can they actually do with it? I mean, what does this protection really give them? Well, the protection is pretty powerful. GI holders have the full legal right to sue anyone who's misusing their GI. They can stop counterfeit versions from being sold. They also get to control who is an authorized user, and they can grant official licenses as long as it's all in writing and registered. At the end of the day, these rights empower the community to be the guardians of their own heritage, making sure the quality and reputation they've built stay rock solid. All right, so let's see how this all plays out in the real world. India, with its incredible diversity, is the perfect place to see just how rich and varied these GI-protected products can be. Let's take a look. As of June 2021, India had 370 registered GIs. And the breakdown is pretty telling. A full 60%, that's the huge majority, are for handicrafts, which just shows you the country's incredible artisanal traditions. Agricultural products make up the next biggest slice at 30%, and the rest covers all sorts of unique foods and other goods. And here are just a few of the superstars. We've already talked about Darjeeling tea, but you've also got Mysore silk from Karnataka, the incredibly fine Kashmir pashmina, the super spicy Naga mirchi chili from Nagaland, the sacred Tirupati laddu from Andhra Pradesh, and of course the world-famous basmati rice. For each one of these, the name itself is a promise of origin and quality. And, you know, this protection is a two-way street. It's not just about protecting Indian products. Famous international GIs like Champagne from France and Scotch whiskey are also officially registered and protected under Indian law. This system of mutual respect means that when you buy these products in India, you're getting the real, legally protected deal. So this all leads to a really practical question for all of us as consumers. With all these protections in place, how can you be sure that what you're buying is an authentic GI product? It's actually super simple. You just look for the official tag. Every single registered GI product is granted this special tag, and it gets printed right on the packaging. This tag is your guarantee. It's the official seal of approval, confirming that it's the real deal from the right place, made the right way. This right here is the absolute heart of GI law. Let's go back to the Darjeeling tea example. You could, hypothetically, take a Darjeeling tea plant and grow it anywhere else on Earth, but you absolutely cannot call the tea from that plant Darjeeling tea. That name is reserved exclusively for tea grown in the unique soil and climate of the Darjeeling region. The location is everything. So, let's do a quick recap. A GI is a powerful sign that connects a product's quality directly to its home. In India, they're protected by a specific law, and ownership belongs to the whole community of producers, not just one person. This gives them the legal muscle to protect their product's name and reputation. India has hundreds of GIs, and for us, the easiest way to spot them is to look for that official tag. And that kind of leaves us with a fun question to think about. GIs are all about celebrating and protecting local heritage. So what's a unique product from your own region, your town, your state, that has a reputation so tied to its home you think it deserves this special kind of protection? Let me know.